Let me ask you this question. Have you seen a very honorable slave? A slave that is so loyal to his masters? If you have not, watch this video to the end. You will see one. Yeah, this is me, Associate Peters. You're welcome back to BVI Channel, one where we tell you undiluted truth. You see, on this platform, we have, exposed different failures in governance. But this one is coming from a different dimension. We already know that most of Nigerian politicians are just about their personal interests, pursuing their personal interests with regard to nothing concerning the interest of their people. Now, have you heard this word when they say, see nothing, say nothing, or see something, say nothing, whichever way you want to say it? This is the case of Rotimi Amaechi. Watch this video.
Around, we've not heard what the Minister of Transport, as a leader in the South, has said about this issue. What is your stand? I know it came up at cabinet meeting, but what was your position?
Position about what? What's the business of cow in the cabinet meeting?
No, I'm saying the position. You heard about the killer herders and the clashes between herders and farmers. What's your position on that? Because a lot of Nigerians want to hear about you.
How does that affect transportation?
No, but you are a political leader, Chief Amaechi.
I'm not a chief.
Okay, Mr. Rotimi Amaechi, what's your position? Let me ask
exactly.
you now. Well, what's your position
you have
on
to
the
ask,
issue of the herders?
You have to ask 200
clash?
million Nigerians their position before you get to me.
But you're a leader. That's what I'm asking you.
I lead my wife, so I will ask her, when we get home, I'll tell her what my position.
Nigerians gave you the trust to be a minister of the Federal Republic, and that's the reason you're a public officer. And I'm asking you because a lot of people will look back and look at what your position was on each of this matter, and that's why I'm asking you now. What's your position on this, on how to resolve this issue of herders-farmers clash?
The Nigerian people and the president of Nigeria gave me a responsibility to superintend over transportation in Nigeria. If you ask me about that, I will respond.
Fantabulous. Fantabulous. Now you've seen it. Good. Now, in another video, there is another specimen. That one has a word to twist tongues. I will not say it lie, but it's coming from Lai Mohammed. When he tries to, discredit armed banditries or discredit the insinuation that armed bandits, armed Fulani henchmen, Boko Haram are biggest threat to Nigeria as a state. But rather, he's very swift, very, very swift to call my people, indigenous people of Biafra, terrorists. We're going to watch this one. I'll be right back.
My question to you, Honorable Minister, is what is happening in terms of the armed bandits and the activities in the northwest part of that has completely distorted the socio-economic life of most people and threatened the national security of Nigeria? Does it not qualify for these persons to also be declared as terrorist organization or be proscribed? Because you may say we don't know them by name, but the state governors in this region are engaging these people on a daily basis, granting them amnesty, taking pictures with them.
You see, this, what I'm going to say will not be popular, but it's the truth. When a group is championing a cause for the disintegration of Nigeria, a group like IPOB does not even recognize Nigeria as a state, sets up its own army, and says it is a sovereign state. It's different from bandits and criminals. Please, don't compare apples with oranges.
But are they not threatening the sovereignty of Nigeria by taking arms against citizens of Nigerian state?
Security challenges is one thing. Challenging the very sovereignty of Nigeria is a completely different thing. Please, don't let's, don't let us dwell on what I call semantics. Yes, it's not like saying armed robbers. Armed robbers, don't they threaten security or loss on property? They do. Is that why? Is there anywhere in the world that armed robbers have been prescribed?
No, let's calm down. These are you classifying these persons as ordinary armed robbers?
Oh, they might be super armed robbers, but what do? They take what does not belong to them. They kill people in the process. I'm just using a very big example. Listen, don't let's get my argument clear. IPOB was not prescribed just because of the violence. IPOB was prescribed because IPOB as a group refuses to recognize the sovereignty of Nigeria as a country.
Which one is the biggest threat, sir? A threat of somebody who challenges the sovereignty of the country, or the threat of somebody who carries sophisticated weapons, challenging security operatives in a country?
You see, it's very simple. When a person carries, sophisticated weapon, it's just a criminal. And there are ways security forces will deal with him. Like I kept telling you, we've had many, hundreds of terrorists who have been neutralized. But when a group says, we are not Nigerians, we'll set up our own government, we'll set up our own foreign relations, then that group is threatening the very existence, the sovereignty of the country. And I say there are two different issues, and please don't confuse them. We have security challenges, but to compare, even IPOB will be very upset that you are comparing them with terrorists and with the bandits and herdsmen.
Let's calm down.
You see, this is a complete slave to the Caliphate. He is from Kwara State. Kwara State is Yoruba land, already overtaken by the Fulanis. Probably he wants same for my people. But we are better than this. I must tell you that whether they like it or not, we have come to stay. The biggest threat to the unity of Nigeria are Nigerian politicians and the Caliphate. My people are the biggest one Nigerian is in their action and character. But we've said enough is enough, because we go everywhere, we build, we develop, we try to be part of different communities cutting across Nigeria without discrimination. But here you see people who try to come and decimate your land, rape your women, destroy your farmland and your source of livelihood, and you have the audacity to call my people terrorists. Now God go punish you. The kind thunder will go fire you, is still there, brother. They do press up. I must tell you, this kind of people, when I look at them at their age, man, I get disappointed with old age. But nevertheless, there are still wise old men. But don't forget, fools get old as well. So that is all I can bring to you, okay? No matter what you think about it, whether you like it or not, we have come to stay. Indigenous people of Biafra, our demand is valid and will continue at nothing until we secure the freedom and ultimately the independence of my people. I'm signing out. If you like this video, share it, like it, drop your comment. Let me have your opinion. And mind you, my people, because that is where you will get it wrong and twisted. Every Biafran is an indigenous person of Biafra. Stay safe.